Well, me and my boyfriend usually disagree about other boys in my life, so also with friends that I have. Well, he doesn't really enjoy it when I go out for drinks or when I just go out with them in general.
Yeah. So, just a
So,
quick question. Do any of those guys have feelings for you?
in the past, they have, but now not anymore. They pretty much moved on. Most of them have a girlfriend already. And I know how that sounds. I do. But I want to say that no, shit.
Hey guys, so Nate and I were actually shutting down, but we just had an interesting
Yeah, this is something
Difference
we
in
didn't really
opinion.
plan because we're actually having a debate here about
slight debate. Yeah,
a certain topic. I don't even know what the topic is.
want to jump in first?
I don't even know how to start.
Okay, so situation where we were talking about, let's say we're with someone in a relationship,
Yeah.
right? So personally, let's say I'm with someone in a relationship.
Oh yeah.
You know, we're talking about reasons why we don't want them to be in settings or environments where they get approached by guys, or
Yeah.
you know, the jealousy factor where it inspires jealousy.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to have guy friends or very close knit guy friends that make me uncomfortable, or
Yeah.
go to club settings and stuff like that. Personally, for me, Nate and I had a difference in opinion as to why we don't want those kind of things to occur.
Yeah. So for me, I believe that, like, well, from the way I see it, like, yes, as much as yes, I want to protect the person with, like, they should. I don't want people of bad influence around them, but at the end of the day, I'm not too worried about the external forces. I'm worried about the person I'm with, because I truly believe that, when you love with someone, or you're in a relationship with someone, love is a daily choice. You constantly, commitment is a choice. You're constantly choosing every single day to stay committed, no matter what the circumstance is. There could be 100, models here lined up for her, offering her the world. But she says she loves me, she sticks with me, because love is a choice. And even same goes for me. There could be 100, models here, perfect people, offering me the world, and I should choose her because I've made a commitment, and so I don't worry so much about them. I worry about the choice my person makes. Like, other people will make the choice to chase her,
Right.
but how does she react to that?
to it? Okay, that's a valid point. Here's where I'm coming from, right? At the end of the day, we both want the same thing. We
Yes.
just don't want them to be, we don't want them to make the choice at the end of the day to, I don't know, go to the club and meet these guys, or what other setting is there? I don't know,
Just guys in the DMs, or friends that are trying
entertaining
to get
people, basically. Yes. So think of those situations, guys, right? That's the story we're kind of coming from. In my opinion, right? But I feel like it's the opposite. So I trust my partner, and I want to tell them is that I trust and believe you will not make that choice. I hope. If I believe otherwise, then I shouldn't be with that person. That's where I'm coming from in my head. You know what I mean? If I have doubts about you, then I'm just not going to be with you. Easier said than done, sure. But my issue lies with the other people, because I know if I put a girl or my girlfriend or whatever in a situation where, okay, babe, I want to go to the club with my female friends, and you're not going to be there, I just want to go with them. I find that a bit sus personally, as to why you made that decision. But my whole issue comes from the fact that she's going in an environment, in a setting where she's going to have to make that choice, and I don't want her to have to make that choice in the first place. You get me? I want to eliminate
Yeah.
the entire danger factor. I compared this to Nate, like me, like having a child, and my kid wants to go swim in the sea. And I know there's sharks there. Sharks will do what they do.
They sharks out there, fam.
They're sharks. Sharks will do what they do, which is, okay, I don't know, I'm not going to go deep into zoology with this, but
Yeah.
let's just say, for lack of a better term, attack people.
Yeah.
Right? If they get the chance. Sharks, in this circumstance, are men in the
Yeah.
club. They do what they do. They're going to approach girls they find attractive.
Yeah.
And that's going to happen regardless.
Okay.
I'm trying to eliminate that factor completely. That's my thinking.
But
You
then
get me?
when you bring that example, I'm also like, okay, you said example of your child.
Right.
But what if your kid is like, hey, I'm meat in the ocean, like, hey, come and eat me? You see,
That's the flip side.
That is my issue.
You see, but why would you get me? Like, I wouldn't say why would that be your child, because you can't pick who you give birth to. But why, if your girl wants to go and do that, why would she be your girl in the first place?
But that's my thing. I would not want someone to be with me because I put protective walls around them. You see what I mean? It's like, okay, I'm going to protect you from the world. For me, I feel that's impossible. The world is always going to come at you. The world's going to come at me. I can't protect someone from the world. No, for sure. She'll need to go on a business trip. She's out there.
There are times she will have to be without you alone.
Exactly.
For sure.
So like, that's my thing. There will always be those temptations, but it's how you respond. That's why.
It's how you respond. But that's why you gotta make sure you're with the right person. You know how, if you know her and understand her, you know how you should surely know how she should respond. And I'm not saying that everyone 100% knows
it's the person that matters.
It's the person,
not the people around.
See, I get you. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. For me, like if there's a situation where I can avoid her being in that setting, then I will try. If it's unavoidable, like a business trip to Dubai, I'm not going to be like, stop your career because I don't want you to go with some random guy kind of thing. Like, no, if you got to do what you got to do.
But what if she goes out with her friends? It's like a girl's night out.
That's where I'm just like, nah. Personally, for me, like, I'm just like, listen, you know how I feel about it. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not forceful. I'm not going to be like, no, you can't do this. I'll be like, you know how I feel about it. You can go if you want, but just understand how I feel about it and do your thing.
And communication is key there. I like that you say, this is how I feel, but like, you still have freedom of choice.
That's
and
true.
You still
have
have freedom of choice to be committed to me or not. And that's what I love. Because
she can expect the same from me personally. Just to put it out there. It's not like I'm going to go out with my boys. If you have an issue with it, let's talk about it and let's come to some kind of resolution.
I love the true person to come out. So if there are parts of you that maybe like, and if you're going to be disloyal to me now, rather be now so that we can be like, okay with that, you know, then later. So I don't know, that's my thing. But I also get, and there are some things we need to protect each other from, but I just know that the world, I cannot protect you from the world.
True. It's literally, I feel like it's the exact same kind of mentality as like you can protect your children from a certain amount of things, but not everything.
Yeah, that's why you like let them go to public school, let them learn how to fight. We went to
hey bro, we did,
taught us some things.
It taught us some things. But at the end of the day, if there are situations where you can protect them, and I think
for both of you actually,
for both of you, I think take those steps. So it's interesting that I love how we want the same result.
Yeah. But I think
just our reasoning is different.
But also like our reasoning needs to mesh because like we on like extremes, like in the sense, but it also there's some situations where I need to protect my person
and you like it starts at home kind of thing in a sense,
But like there's still some things I gotta protect her from. There's still some things she has to protect me from. Same with you. So like it has to mesh. But I'm still more standing on the side of the person because at the end of the day, your person is the one that decides what they want to do to you, whether they want to be faithful or not, whether they want to be truthful or not. That's just as simple as it is. So that's what we had to say. Spreading in our chests. Finally off. Yeah.
Love it. Anything else?
No, I'm good, bro.
Amazing. Great. Okay, cool. I'm in it.
Peace out.